Bit of roast pork with that. Lovely. I'll have a bit more crackling, please. And some extra apple sauce. Well, hello there. Perfect drafters. How are we doing? Are we good? Good. Because we're back with another Perfect Draft Keg. Yes, we are. Now then, this week there has been a hell of a Hells released. Some people are knocking it, but hey, a lot of people asked for that Camden Hells. And now it's out. It's worth a shout. But that ain't what's in here. It ain't what's in here, but it is a Hells lager. Yes, it is. And this one proper takes me back, because this is the first keg that I tried on this machine. Didn't review it. Didn't know I was even going to do reviews at that point. Didn't know. Didn't have a clue. Then I did a review of the machine. That went all right, even though it was very poor quality in terms of the kind of filming and stuff. Obviously not in terms of how I reviewed it. So that got a fair few views, and that's what made me think, right, I'll do the kegs. And that's what I've done since. So I haven't gone back to this one because I've already had it. And I thought, I do like to review new kegs, and I like to try everything that's on it. A lot of comments, a lot of people on these reviews say that this keg is their go-to keg. So while that new Camden Hells has come out, let's not forget the Lowenbrau original. Not your Oktoberfest stuff, the original. That's what I'm looking at here. So we are talking about a famous German beer here, and we're talking 5.2%. So it ain't one to be taken lightly. I think anything over that 5%, and you've got to keep a little beady eye on it because you can get carried away. So I've got a locked and loaded in the original Perfect Draft. I like to do that. When it's 3 degrees, that is your optimum temperature, why not just fire it in here? Let's face it, every lager through that baby at 3 degrees, you know, you can't moan at that. And for this keg, you're looking at £35.50. And that's the current price, because we've had a bit of a, yeah, we have. Can't shy away from it, people. The prices have gone up, but let's face it, where haven't prices gone up? Yeah? So £35.50, that's compared to the new Camden Hells, which is at £36.90. So for an introductory new keg, I don't think that's too badly priced. But you have also got to be looking at some of the other lagers on the Perfect Draft. I mean, Jupiler, £34.90. That is a hell of a lager. And the same price as Hertog Jan, which is my top banana lager. But, like I say, it has been a long time since I've had this Lowenbrau. It's well over, it must be 2 years. 2 years. So, I'm reminiscing with this one. This is what introduced me to the Perfect Draft, and I ain't looked back since. So brewed since 1383, yeah, it's an aging little beauty. It's still produced in Munich. It still goes by those purity laws, which assures you, to some extent, that it's going to be all right. It's supposedly a refreshing yet characteristic beer, slightly dry, a little bit spicy, with a trace of malt and delicately bitter. So that's what we're looking at, people. As per usual, I will have some snackage. But first of all, let's have a look at that keg. Let's do the pour. I'll bring it in. I'm thinking there's going to be some bubs to this baby. Let's have a look at that head. Let's have a look at the colour. But then, let's have a sippy suppy soo. I'll tell you what I think to it. I'll have the snackage. I'll tell you what I think to that. And then we'll rate them both. Usual order of play, people. Let's get stuck in. Okay then, people, so there it is. There is the Lowenbrau original. Not this Oktoberfest stuff. The original keg. Yep. Nice blue background. Beads of coolness over this keg. Beads of coolness. There's the lion. The roaring Lowenbrau lion. Grrr. 6 litres as per. Ready chilled, just basically begging to be poured. Let's get stuck in, people. Okay, I do like to try a few different little shots with the pour. I've got myself a Bière Moretti glass. Yes, I have. It's not that that's being poured, it's a Lowenbrau. But I thought, hey, I ain't tried this in a while, I ain't had this glass in a while. I'm always going into that Stella chalice. Fancy the chalice style glass still. Here it is. Right, let's give it a pour. Not unhappy with that. Look at her. It's a beauty. Lovely looking head. Let's bring her in. Okay, so there we go then, people. Look at her. Lovely straw-like golden colour. Yeah. Got some bubs? Yeah, we've got some bubs. You don't see it in this glass the same as you do the Stella Chalice, I'll be honest. But hey, not bad. That head's died down a little bit quick, but that's life. It's not all about head. Right. Well, right. Let's give this little baby a sippy suppy sue. There we go. Right. Let's grab this little beauty just here. Right. That's what we're talking about. Well, that's what we're talking about. The head has died down pretty quick. It has. Looking closely at it, delicate carbonation. That's what I'm going to say to that. You've not got swirly, swirly volcanoes kicking off. They're not big bubs, they're little bubs. But those bubs, they're rising and there's plenty of them. Right. Let's get stuck in. Cheers, Perfect Drafters. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just a good lager, innit? That is solid. Simple as that. A lot of people are banging on about Madri at the moment. Rightly so. I enjoy one or two myself at the local. But what I would say is, that is very drinkable. No wonder that has stood the test of time. Because that, for a 5.2%er, you don't get that kind of, it's not a bang bang, bang bang, it's just a bang. It's a nice solid beer, that is. It's got the maltiness there, got a little bit of sweetness, and that sweetness just helps it be that bit more drinkable. I'm not a massive fan of Stella, although Stella on this is very nice. But that is far more drinkable. That's what I'm saying. It has got that bit of bitterness as well, but really nice carbonation levels to it. You know, it's not gonna gas you up like you wouldn't believe. Yes, some people might go, look, Baldy, that head's virtually a goner already. And it is. But there's some clingage there. It's hanging on. You know, and there is still carbonation in there. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a lovely beer. That's top drawer. It's one of those, if you've got this machine over Christmas or something like that, and you've got it inside, you're there with the family, you're firing down your roast, that'll go lovely with a roast. Bit of roast pork with that. Lovely. I'll have a bit more crackling, please. And some extra apple sauce. Yeah. Look at that. I mean, that just goes down. It does. Very, very nice. Smooth, nice mouthfeel. I'm enjoying that straight away. Lovely stuff. If I was inviting friends round and I want a very safe but very nice beer, there it is. It's not going to upset anyone. It's not going to offend anyone. But they're going to say, Baldy, that's a nice beer. Cracking. Right. I'm going to get into some snackage. So with that, there's no doubt about it, you've got to have some snackage. Now, I did enjoy in the last review, which was the St. Frolian, cracking blonde beer. Some people did comment on that review saying, Baldy, what are you talking about? Because that is a beauty. And I didn't say it wasn't a beauty. I just said, I think compared to the Left Blonde and La Trappe, it wasn't quite my favourite. But it was still an absolute beauty. It really was. But anyway, with that beer, I had some Budweiser crispy coated nuts. And I've got, again, some Budweiser crispy coated nuts, but they're a different flavour. These are the buffalo chicken wings flavour. Now then, I know they're not Snyder's pretzel pieces, but one of the things that I always regretted, and I don't know if they actually ever came over to the UK, but was the buffalo wings Snyder's pretzel pieces. Never got hold of any of those. Would love to try them. Not going to happen now. Not unless I go over to the US and buy some Snyder's buffalo wings flavoured pretzel pieces. But no. Anyway, so I'm quite excited to the fact that I like those other Budweiser crispy coated nuts. And this is that flavour, buffalo chicken wings. Great with beer. It's got to be. They've told me so on the packet. Right. As before, there was very little blurbage on the back of that other one. It actually tries to sell their beer as much as the nuts on the back. Now, I got these from Home Bargains, but I have been well informed by a very trustworthy source that they're also available in Sainsbury's. So, there you go. Try there if you can't get to a Home Bargains. But anyway, let's crack in. Lovely rippage. Didn't do it again. I never give it a shake when the bag's not open. Why? Absolute muppet. Right. Let's give them a sniff. Yeah, they don't... yeah. They don't smell as nice as the, I think it was barbecue rib, but then barbecue rib flavour, I think that, you know, that's going to smell nicer. Buffalo chicken wings, I suppose, yeah, haven't got the best stench. They haven't, right. Yeah. Anyway, I've got a 3-fingered grab. Let's get them in. Ooh. Ooh. They're different. Now then, yeah, I've got to say, I wasn't expecting that kind of flavour. They're really good. Really good. Yeah. Right. Interesting. I'm going to lick those fingers. 1, 2, 3. Chicken's a funny flavour, isn't it? It's a funny flavour. Not when you're eating the standard meat, but when they're trying to replicate that flavour in a snack. I always find that quite weird. Don't know why, but I think it's because Walker's roast chicken crisps are an odd flavour. You don't fire them in your mouth and think, they're chickeny. They taste a bit different. I can't think of many things that replicate the chicken taste very well. Can you? Comment. Can you? Baldy, you're wrong. This replicates chicken flavours very well. And I'm just suggesting what you might type. But these, I'm not saying they replicate the chicken flavour brilliantly, but they're a damn good flavour. There's a little nice spicy kick as soon as it hits the tongue, which is just pleasant. Lovely flavour. Nice spicy little kick that I just wasn't expecting. Thank you. The crispiness is perfect. The nut moist. It's just, that is a lovely beer snack. I actually like them better than the barbecue rib flavour. I really do. And I wasn't expecting to. So, thank you very much. Nice surprise. Lovely. Yeah. Good stuff. Right. I reckon they're going to complement this down to a T. Let's have a go. Sometimes you just got to sit back and think, yeah, I'm happy. I'm in a happy place. I've got my Lowenbrau. I've got my buffalo chicken wings, crispy coated peanuts, made from Budweiser. And things can't get much better than that. It's lovely. After that camera stops rolling, I'm going to fire a few more down. I'm going to pour another pint. And I'm going to sit here and contemplate life. I'm not going to contemplate a couple of quid extra on the keg. I'm not going to let it worry me, not at this moment. This is my moment. This is a nut and beer moment. I am going to turn that neon light off though, and my ring light, because I'm not a fool that wastes electricity. Not with these prices, people. Right, let's grade what I've got in front of me. First up, let's go for that Lowenbrau. Right, that is very drinkable. Lovely, lovely beer. I can see why this is many people's go-to. You know, if you're ordering a 3 keg pack, then fair play. You know, try something different. Go for a Club Tropica. Go for Game of Thrones, Dragons, Macella, Mong Mong. Go for a Camden Hells. It's a brand new Hells lager. Give it a go. Go for a Ghost Ship. Why not? But put something safe in. This is a safe bet. You're gonna like it. You like beer, you'll like this Lowenbrau. Simple as that. Simple as that. That, no wonder that is one of the first kegs on this, and it stayed there. No wonder this is a mainstay of German beer for such a long time. Yes, it might have been tampered with slightly over the years, but that's just good. Solid beer. Lowenbrau, I'm giving you a 9. You've made me happy. I wasn't unhappy beforehand, but you've made me even happier. Right. Budweiser, buffalo chicken wings, crispy coated peanuts. An absolute beauty of a surprise. I'm going to give these an 8. An 8. Yeah. Lovely. Beautiful. Happy days, people. Happy days. So I've actually reviewed a few kegs that I wanted to get to, including this one, which is the Lowenbrau, in my most recent order that only turned up yesterday with my yodel man wombling down the drive. He passed over to me a 3 keg pack. Those 3 kegs are Vocation, Life and Death. We've got the new Ghost Ship from Adnams, is it? Brewery. And what was the third? Innis and Gunn. They're the 3 that I've now just ordered. So those will be the 3 next kegs to be reviewed. Okay, so if you like that video, please give it a like. Do subscribe to the channel. Please don't miss out on those keg reviews. But for now, Perfect Drafters, what I'm going to say to you is this. Have an absolute belter of a weekend. Enjoy whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing. Make it an absolute beauty. Make it a belter. Have some good beers with some good friends. And just enjoy it. Because that's what life's about. Then get a bit of snackage. Have a nibble. And realise that life's actually quite good. Enjoy whatever you're doing, Perfect Drafters. Have an absolute belter. For now, cheers, Perfect Drafters. Cheers.